So you're a new teacher and you want to learn how to write meaningful lessons. To do so, we should break down content standards and use them to write learning objectives that will facilitate the teaching of those standards. As you create lesson plans, it is important to work backwards. First, consider what the big picture goal is. This is your standard. Next, think about one specific behavior that students will need to do to meet that big picture goal. It's helpful to use Bloom's taxonomy to consider appropriate level cognitive tasks that should be considered. Let's do an example. Take a look at the following chemistry standard. It reads, develop and use models for the transfer or sharing of electrons to predict the formation of ions, molecules, and compounds in both natural and synthetic processes. This is a high-level task on Bloom's taxonomy. We need to build up to this. Let's start with the understanding level. The first content piece that comes up here is the transfer or sharing of electrons. Before they can develop and use models, students first have to understand what these concepts represent. So if we take a look at Bloom's taxonomy, we should pick an action verb from the understand column. We might pick explain. Our learning objective would look something like this. Explain what is meant by transfer or sharing of electrons. A future learning objective might be drawn from the apply category and could look like this. Draw a picture that demonstrates the difference between transferring and sharing electrons. In summary, to write a meaningful learning objective, you should break down the relevant standard into component parts. Then think about what students need to be able to do to meet that component of the content standard. Remember to use Bloom's taxonomy to choose appropriate action words that build up to your big picture goal.